Alright, boys and girls, welcome back to the drive-thru. For your part 2 video, Positive Wednesday, I got issues with my PDF. Shout out to Adobe. It's always working. Although we don't have Adobe here anymore, so I'm using some download app that no longer works. So we're going to have to go old-ski here and just write this down. So here, let's look at number 21. And what I want you to do is I want you to look at the process from above. Okay? They want you to evaluate the log base 2 of 64. At this point in your history of life, you're probably like, what on earth does this mean? Well, what if we just assigned a value to x? X equals the log base 2 of 64. You're probably like, well, that didn't help at all. But now at least we can use the change of base formula. So now instead of writing in log form, we can write it in exponential form. Okay, so 2 to the x equals 64. Oh, okay, well, let's think about it. Okay, well, 2 to the x is equal to, well, what's 64? 64 is 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16, times 2 is 32, times 2 is 64. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's just 2 to the 6th. So therefore, x equals 6. Now, let me tell you a totally different way that you could do this, especially since I'm not here this bell. I'm currently at the board office. I don't know why, but that's where I am right now. So anyway, you could also say that is the same thing as the log of 64 divided by the log of 2. And you could pop that bad boy in your calculator. If you could figure out how to type that in, let me make sure that's right. Log 64 divided by log 2, and you indeed get 6. Okay? So I'll do 2 more to help you with the doing them by hand. If you choose to do them all in your calculator, then more power to you. Okay? All right, I won't do number 22 because I think you might have an idea how to do that one. I'll do number 23. So, log base 3 of 3 to the 4th. Well, again, let's just say x equals log base 3 of 3 to the 4th. That 3 to the 4th, I'm not going to let it intimidate me. I'm just going to leave it just like it is. What does that mean? Well, that means 3 to the x is equal to 3 to the 4th. Got it. X equals 4. Okay, that one was weird. They're making it easy on us. All right, let's look at 24. That's even weirder. Log of 10. Well, remember from earlier, if it doesn't have a base, it's base 10, because that's what base our number system is. So x equals log base 10 of 10. 10 to the x equals 10. Well, what's 10? That's 10 to the 1st. So x equals 1. I encourage you guys to have a great and positive day. Boom!